Soft toilet paper. You use it every single day, you never think about it. But toilet paper is brand new, like embarrassingly new. For almost all of human history, 200,000 years, there was no soft roll waiting for you. So what did people actually do? The answer is a lot grosser and a lot more creative than you'd think. Let's talk about it. Here's the thing nobody tells you. For most of history, wiping was an engineering problem. You worked with whatever the world gave you. Cold, snowy place? You used snow, yeah. Cold, near the beach? Seashells and seaweed in a forest? Leaves, moss, grass, ferns. And if you grabbed the wrong leaf, well, that was a mistake you only made once. For thousands of years, this was normal. No aisle at the store, no brand. Just you and nature and a decision to make. But then some civilizations got fancy. The ancient Greeks had a system, little oval pebbles, or broken pieces of pottery. They called them pessoi. You'd keep a few handy and you get the idea. And here's the part I love. Sometimes those pottery shards had names scratched into them, names of people they hated. So when a Greek had a personal enemy, they would wipe with his face. Genius, deeply unhygienic. Because rough, reused pottery is not gentle. Archaeologists think it scratched people up and passed around all sorts of gut nastiness. But hey, style points. Now, the Romans. The Romans were advanced. Roads, plumbing, aqueducts, and a bathroom situation that will haunt you. Public toilets were one long stone bench. A row of holes, no walls, no doors. You sat shoulder to shoulder with strangers and just chatted. But the real star was the tersorium, a sea sponge. On a stick. You'd use the sponge, rinse it in a little channel of running water or a bucket of salty vinegar, and then put it back. For the next person. The same sponge, shared by everyone in the building. Take a moment with that. Historians think this shared sponge happily spread disease from person to person to person. A community sponge, bonding through bacteria. Some people even say the phrase, getting the wrong end of the stick, comes from this. Nobody's totally sure that's true, but honestly, it should be. So, who actually invented toilet paper? China, of course. They invented paper itself. By the year 589, a scholar named Zhitui wrote a very specific complaint. He said he refuses to use paper for the toilet if it had the names of wise sages printed on it, which tells us two things. One, people were wiping with paper. Two, apparently, not the fancy paper. By the time of the Ming emperors, the imperial court had it good. Soft sheets, big sheets, some of them perfumed. Meanwhile, the rest of the world was still holding a handful of moss. The gap was wide. Medieval Europe did not get the memo. Hay, straw, moss, bare hands. Rich people upgraded to wool or lace. Lace. Imagine, sailors out at sea had the worst deal. A frayed rope hanging off the back of the ship, dragging in the ocean. Everyone used the same rope. The saltwater was the rinse and the horror. And then there's colonial America, which looked at all of history and chose corn cobs. Dried corn cobs, that was the standard for a long time. Later, they upgraded to catalog pages. The Sears catalog and the Old Farmer's Almanac were so commonly used in outhouses that the almanac literally came with a hole punched in it so you could hang it on the wall. They knew. Real toilet paper, the packaged kind, shows up shockingly late. 1857. A man named Joseph Gayetty sells the first commercial toilet paper in America. He was so proud of it, he printed his own name on every single sheet. The problem? Early paper had splinters, actual splinters, in the paper. So when companies finally fixed it, splinter-free became a selling point. There are ads from the 1930s bragging that their toilet paper won't hurt you. Let that sink in. Splinter-free was a feature, which means for a while, it wasn't. But here's the real twist. We think toilet paper is normal, standard. The obvious way, it isn't. Right now, today, around 4 billion people, most of the planet, don't use toilet paper as their main method at all. They use water. And honestly, cleaner. So the soft roll in your bathroom isn't the end of a long climb to civilization. It's just one recent, splinter-prone, oddly specific answer to a problem every human who ever lived had to solve. Snow, shells, your enemy's face, a shared sponge, a corn cob. Suddenly that roll looks pretty good, doesn't it? See you in the next one.